Hey guys, big review today. Big video. So, today we're going to be reviewing Diet Mountain Dew. you know, it's a big one. It's definitely a big player in the soda or pop or soda pop or refreshing beverage or carbonated beverage, flavored carbonated beverage space. It's a big player. That's for sure. At least the parent company or whatever it is. But it's a popular drink. It's popular. Diet Mountain Dew, like everybody knows Mountain Dew. Do you do the dew? Like that slogan, or maybe it was something close to that. But anyway, so it's a big deal. I think it's a lot of people have heard about it, and so I figured eventually I should probably review something big, something with that kind of reach, so because I've been thinking, and the other thing is too, like it's branded, it's branded, it's a big brand, it's pretty big, so and it got me thinking about sponsorships, and just to be clear, this video is not sponsored by Diet Mountain Dew. Like I should make that clear right now. My videos are not that big, not yet. Maybe by the time this is posted, because I haven't posted a big review yet. But maybe by the time this is posted, this video or these videos or one of these videos will be big, and then maybe I'll get a sponsorship by Diet Mountain Dew or something. But anyway, so I figured I would. Sponsorships might happen, and what I want to do and what I want to kind of be ready for, I want to all the sponsors out there, if you're watching this video and you're thinking, man, I could sponsor this guy, I would say that's a good idea, first of all. And second of all, like I want to kind of prove my merit and my worth and my value to you, that I'll read anything. I'll do anything. I'll read anything. I don't want to come off as desperate, but like I'll read the copy. I'll read that copy, and I'll sell your product, and I'll give the coupon code or whatever. But so this video is just kind of like showing that off, or like kind of putting that out there. Just putting that out in the world, and manifesting that, just like, hey, I could sponsor, and I want to be like, and I want sponsors to look at this and say, man, not only do I want, this to sponsor this guy, but, I want to know that I'm in good hands. Allstate, we're in good hands, that kind of thing. Allstate, if you're listening, you know what I'm saying. I could be your good hands, if you know what I'm saying. You could be my good hands. I could be your good hands. So that's what I'm saying. So, so I figured I'd review Diet Mountain Dew, one of the big players in the advertising space, and just see how that goes. Let's just see where that road takes us. Let's just go down that path. And just see what happens, and just kind of explore and discover together. So anyway, so. Diet Mountain Dew. Let's start with that. Let's dive right into dive it Mountain Dew right in. You know what I mean? So here it is. That's it. Diet Mountain Dew. Yeah, Diet Mountain Dew, Diet Dew. They put a little Diet Dew at the bottom just in case. Just in case. Is that going to focus? Just in case, Diet Dew. Just in case you were like, it's Diet Mountain Dew, but like, what is it? Well, don't worry, it's Diet Dew. That kind of answers that question. But anyway, so Diet Mountain Dew, let me do a little, little copy for a little ad read for, it's got all the flavor of dew and none of the calories, and that's what we're talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Like I want that flavor, and I don't want those calories. And that's what I'm saying. So, it's got that same, that taste. I mean, it's a slightly different taste, but it's got that kind of a similar kind of taste, and that's kind of neat. So, so anyway, I like it. You know, I like Diet Mountain Dew. Like, I'll say it, you know, I'm not the first to say it, but I won't be the last, and it won't be the last time I say it. You know, I like Diet Mountain Dew. You know, I drink it, you know, I'll drink it and I'll enjoy it. You know, like a diet, I'll do a little, we'll do a little demonstration, be like, you know, holding that can out, logo facing out, and I'll take a drink. There's nothing more that I like on a hot summer's day than Diet Mountain Dew. You know, like that could be in a commercial. You know, I think that could be in a commercial. Like, you know, like sitting by the pool side, you know, and sitting by the cool side, if you know what I'm saying, and just drinking the dew. You know what? There's nothing there. You know, there's out of the many things that give me joy in life. You know, Diet Mountain Dew is one of them. You know, for me, it goes, you know, family, friends, Diet Mountain Dew. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's pretty good. You know, and, you know, maybe I put it above family. You know, if that was, you know, if that makes the kind of the sponsorship, you know, if that makes sense, you know, to put that in the sponsorship. But anyways, so yeah, so I like Diet Mountain Dew, and it's good. You know, it's tasty. And it's gotten out of the calories, and that's what we all love about it, I think. And and you know, it was in the news recently. I don't know if you've been following the news, but you know, for all the Americans out there, you know, you might know where I'm going with this. You know, so there's a guy out there. You know, there's just a guy, and his name is JD Vance. You know, and for those of you who don't know who JD Vance is, currently he is the vice presidential nominee on the ticket with Donald Trump. You know, and for those of you who don't know Donald Trump is, like, read the newspaper. You know what I'm saying? Like, read the newspaper, because man, or you could watch my, because I did a review video of Donald Trump. I did a big review of Donald Trump, and if you want to check that out, something important that comes out of that video is my Donald Trump impression, just to kind of tease that, because like, it's pretty good. So like, if you want to hear like a pretty good Donald Trump impression, then go ahead and check that out. Check out that Donald Trump big review video that I did. If you want to hear, you know, that pretty good Trump impression. But anyway, so that's who Donald Trump is, and then that's kind of who JD Vance is. You know, he's kind of the running mate. He's the vice presidential running mate of Donald Trump, if for those of you who didn't know. And I guess recently, you know, he was at a rally or something, and yeah, it was like, you know, he was at the podium, you know, and he was like, man, I can't remember the exact quote, but he's like, man, the left will say anything is racist, you know. I drank a Diet Mountain Dew. They're probably going to say that's racist. You know, like that's what he said. So he said Diet Mountain Dew, and so that's why that's in the news. Now would I agree? Would I agree or disagree with the statement by JD Vance? I would say, maybe I should leave politics out of it. You know, like if we're talking about sponsorship, sponsoring Mountain Dew, Diet Mountain Dew, maybe we should leave politics out of it. You know, maybe we should, and maybe that's what Diet Mountain Dew would say to JD Vance. Like, hey, keep my drink's name out of your freaking mouth. You know, maybe they would say that. And so if they would say that, then I would say the same thing, JD Vance. I would say, keep your Diet Mountain Dew drink's name out your freaking mouth. That's what I would say to JD Vance. And maybe I'll say it in the Trump impression, but that's what I would say. And you know, and maybe if I was doing a sponsor, a paid sponsorship with Diet Mountain Dew, maybe I wouldn't even, mention that quote, or JD Vance, or Donald Trump, or politics, because those, I think, don't, quite sell as well, to the Diet Mountain Dew buying general public, so maybe I wouldn't even mention that. So you could just, like, if hey Diet Mountain Dew, if you're watching this video right now, Hey, number one, I'm not racist. And number two, just forget all those things I said, all those crazy things I just said in this video, about politics. Just forget about that. Just don't even think about that. And if you're thinking of sponsoring me, that's probably what I would say if Mr. Diet Mountain Dew was watching the video. If he was watching that video, that's what I said. That's what I would say. But anyway, this is a review of Diet Mountain Dew, and what else could be said, I guess, because it is such a great drink. That's definitely a drink that I would be sponsored by, or I would want to be sponsored by. It's just that cool, crisp, refreshing, sparkly, bubbly, little joyful sensation. It's that cool, crisp, refreshing beverage. That's what I reach for when I'm at the barbecue. When my hand goes in that cooler, when that cooler full of beers, is present at the barbecue, and my hand goes in there, my hand actually comes out of that cooler and goes in the cooler with Diet Mountain Dew. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and so Diet Mountain Dew, I would say is a 9 out of 10. Thank you.